We owe this child, and every child, we owe them. And we need to ensure that something like this never happens on this platform. We must confront the uncomfortable truth and hold those responsible, I swear, accountable for their actions, for what has happened. It's not just by assigning blame, but also understanding how can we do better as a community. We must be vigilant, compassionate, and proactive in preventing these kind of negligent behaviors that will put a child in any harm's way.
But also, Merupriti, I have a question. I wish JB had not dropped, because I would also want to ask about team accountability. How are you going to prevent this in future? If there is that tendency of give us the document, let's prove this is right or this is not right, how are we going to know genuine cases?
That's why I think
accountability going to give us a proof that we proved all the documents were okay or not. This is really confusing.
Shiro Dubai.
Let me finish, please.
Shiro Dubai, I want to answer this one real quick.
No,
wait a minute. Shiro Sherry, that question is well answered. I'm going to answer on behalf of many thousands and thousands of people watching us, listen to us. I think Jacqueline is being a school, and that team accountability needs to be accommodated in that school immediately with immediate effect. Thank you, very important. Go ahead, Merpurity.
Maybe Shiro Sherry, maybe tomorrow on another day tunaweza kuja tuulize those questions because JB ameshuka. My thing is huyu mama tu halali yawa. That's my thing. I'm just feeling the pressure as a mother who is mourning. Let her just rest.
Before Winnie Alale, I know I've been with Winnie since she started, and I just wanted to clear my name from all this. And I would like Winnie to just say that I am not involved in anything that is behind all this. I know there's a lot of questions and a lot of stories. There's so many stories. I've been trying to connect the stories, but we still need more time to connect the stories. But I would like Winnie to clear my name out of it, because my wall, my bio is all painted Winnie. Like I've been with Winnie for the longest, like since she started all this. And I would like my name to be cleared from anything, because I have a big name and I have a lot of kids that are lined up for support. And I told Shiro the other day that, I'm going to be closer to her so that we can help so many kids. And I just want to clear my name. So Winnie, please release me from all these shenanigans, please. And I'm very sorry for the loss of your kid. That's my son. I'm a father to many. Whenever I meet kids, I call them my sons and daughters. So it's a sad day for me. I'm terrified. I'm just very sad for the loss of our kid. So Winnie, please release me from all this. Thank you.
So sielewi Father Umeni nafaa kukurelease from which, kwa sababu wewe ulikuja tu kunipea msaada na hakuna mahali nimesikia umetajwa kwa all this issue. Yangu tu ni labda nikuambia asanti. Hausiki mahali popote, wewe hata huku unajua kama kulikuwa na Shiro akuje India if I denied the help. Father Umeni was not even aware. But everything I shared, hata wakati everything, hata screenshot zangu mimi na wewe Shirusheri, mimi ile mambo nilikuwa na mtu yule nilikuwa na share na yeye mambo ni JB, na nilikuwa na share na yeye ndiye anitafutie usaidizi, not for accountability. Hata wakati nilishare na statement ya Priscilla alinipromise hata ianika, and later in a blink of an eye nikaipata online. Ilikuwa baka mtoto atibiwe ndio ashare, but it's okay, it happened na ilisha happen. So Father Umeni hausiki mahali popote. Yeye aliposikia kesi yangu alijitokeza kunisaidia.
Shiro Sherry, I think you might wrap this Then continue.
Shall I say something, Ralph, please? Shall I say something?
Yeah. What's the way forward now? Shiro Sherry, before Nani endelee.
I think I need to say something before you ask that question, if that's okay. Kindly.
Go ahead, Queen. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know how good my network is. I can see some red bars, but let me talk. Now, there is something I'm going to say, and it may be unpopular opinion. However, I feel that I know King Rosso is a very generous man, and he did a good job, literally just throwing all these wonderful gifts. It's a spectacle, and we love spectacles. However, I kept saying in the comments, wait. At that point, I was with Winnie, and I was really trying that she come up and speak before she was judged. Now, there's something that display of money does in the minds of people. It cements a narrative, okay? And the narrative here was that Winnie was guilty. So I think there is an opportunity that was lost there. We could have had some dialogue. Perhaps Shiro could have waited till tomorrow and made the phone calls, because it turns out Winnie did not scam anybody. Her child was indeed sick. She was trapped in a complex web of brokers and agents who are all looking to exploit her. So she had to doctor this and doctor that and send this message and send that figure there. So I don't know. I just feel like perhaps next time we could, trade with caution. I just think that should happen. And at times when we say kindly wait, I think the best thing to do is to wait. We cannot vilify a woman on the day that her baby has died. This entire spectacle could have been avoided. We could have waited. The reason we have Winnie here is because I insisted that Winnie speak. You all could have met here. You could have had your meeting and you could have shut down your lives without ever asking Winnie what happened. And I think that's not right. So I'm going to say that moving forward, we are going to protect Winnie, myself, and many other TikTokers who have seen the injustice that has occurred here. We will protect her. I don't think we will need any money. So I don't know. I think she will be okay. I just ask that she be left out of all this drama. Kindly, please. That is all. Thank you.
Lady J, when you said that Winnie doesn't need any assistance or any money, did she send you to give that message?
I was actually sent here by people who are trying to protect Winnie. And there are many people who've come forth and said they will support Winnie. I feel like what should have happened, Meru Pretty, let me be honest with you. What should have happened here if King Rosso is the kind of man I think he is a very good man, right? Now, I feel like what should have happened, King Rosso would have said, Winnie, your baby has died. I promised you 1.5 million. I am still going to give you that money. I don't want to know what happened, where, how. I don't care. Your baby is dead. Take this money. Do with it whatever you wish. But instead, Winnie's name was dragged here. And people who have used her, people like Priscilla Waimani, have used this woman. They've exploited her.
But how do you know that?
No. Meru Pretty, I know what I'm talking about. Kindly, I know what I'm talking about.
Lady J, let's stop the blame game. I will call you on that. Stop the blame game right now. Let's protect
we have echo, guys. We have echo.
Yeah, Muli, just mute. Please, let's stop this. Let's stop the blame game right now. Let's just take a deep breath and stop this for the sake of Winnie and everyone else.
Well, that brings me back to my question. What's the way forward now, Sherry, please? After all this, if you can open your microphone, please, Sherry, Shiro.
And say this thing is still complicated from my point of view. It's still complicated. We can't still know where the truth stands when it comes about the credibility of all this in India. There is nothing I can say that we are sure this is the situation. No one has that proof yet at this moment, because I have different reports from the same hospital, different doctors, different discharge dates. Winnie sent me information, she deleted. Then she resent it again, it's different. There are some kinds of different things. You can see something is not adding up. I've listened to Kunilicious, I've listened to Diana, I've listened to Merupriti with the report she had. I am also reading different reports. Consider that I have all of them in my phone. I had a conversation with Winnie. JB came up with this story here. I'm an insurance manager in Dubai who was supposed to take the money. The money was to be shared. All these things are complicated and confusing. So what can I say? Do we have, even, we don't know even, I don't want to talk about the cause of death or death of this baby. But this is something that is very, very complicated. And I will say something. I know already tulikuwa tushaanza kucharazwa. Tulishacharazwa, mtoto akikufa ndio tutasema tunatoa milioni tunatoa. I also want to pass this message again. This case of this baby was one of the last cases King Rosso alisema ataikuwa involved nayo, because we already withdrew from anything to do with sicknesses and death because of the things that are coming up in TikTok at the end of every story.
And before nishuke, ninaomba nishuke tu. Pia mi nitauliza kama kuna haki yeyote ya hospitali kushare any information ya mgonjwa ambaye si relative ama mtu yeyote. Pia muangalie wakati mnani crucify, mjue kama kweli hizo documents zenye mmetumiwa zimetoka kwa daktari ama kwa hospitali, kwa sababu si haki hospitali kushare information yangu kwenyu ama kwa mtu yeyote. Asante.
A good question, Winnie, there. We were questioning that before.
Alafu kuhusu mchango, pesa zenye niko nazo already ni enough kufanya mazishi na zibakie. And pia I'm okay to refund pesa kwa mtu yeyote alituma, kwa sababu kosi ya kutuma pesa ilikuwa kusaidia mtoto. Na mtoto ameaga. So mimi sina shida yeyote na kurudisha pesa ya Wakenya. I'm okay.
Okay. So right, as we are talking, were you discharged from you are hospitalized, tulikuwa admitted? Where you are right now? Uko nyumbani ama uko OC?
Niko hospitali.
Pole sana. And may our good Lord guide you, protect you, comfort you. Jisikie afueni wa heri wa afya. It is your portion. We all understand, despite of everything that has just happened, that God's timing is the best. So let me kuambia pole sana na be strong, because what is coming ni makubwa zaidi kuliko vile unavyotarajia. Ni mawimbi.